Well, come on in. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I'm so sorry. But I don't know. We didn't change anything, and some of you are getting in. What do you know that we don't know? But I'm so sorry that I don't think it's us, because I didn't change any settings. I checked. Not that I would recognize it. Anyway, come on in. We're glad to have you. Maybe we may have to make a few adjustments if YouTube doesn't quite fix itself, but we'll manage this show together. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's get this show started, shall we? Craft Roulette presents In Review. Here's our friend Decoy Duck. There you go. I don't know what's going on. It's out of our control, but I'm sorry, because I know you guys like talking, and we are going to talk about food tonight because one of our parameters was fruit. So I don't know. It's going to be very, very disconcerting and very odd. But I really out of suggestions. But I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is not Craft Roulette. This is In Review, which is Craft Roulette Part 2 featuring you, our card contributors. And we've got 3 acts here. I really feel odd because I'm looking at the chatter box there and you're not chattering, and I'm wondering about you. But we do have 3 acts. We have mail called Card Slideshow. Wait, something just happened. Card Slideshow, and then that fast-paced interactive card detective game, Whodunit. And so if we don't get, you guys are going to have a very good chance of winning. If we don't get all the chat back, the few people that are able to talk will be able to perhaps win. If not, I will just make a card. Inspired by a card that is, and here's another thing. Here's another drama. Oh my gosh. Last week I was not here. This is not what I intended. But last week I was not here because I was so sick. I really wasn't that sick. But I didn't feel great. So I took the night off. Thank you for all we're going to talk, and never mind. Took the night off. And somewhere or other, I have lost Mama Llama. This is serious. Mama Llama, where are you? Where did I put you? I'm so blue. I don't know. But there's some weird stuff in this room happening with hiding, including one thing today. I was going, where are my die plates for my little Hero Arts mini cutter? I couldn't think where they could be, and I was looking high and low. And then I realized I had them in my card kit for tonight. So here we go. I know, no, Mama Llama. This is a drama. All right. Well, anyway, let's what did I say? I think we covered everything. Let's go on over and thank our sponsors. These are the nice people that will be giving away things every week this month. Bellacraft Publishing is giving away a seat to their next Bellacon. We're excited about that. I know some people are happy to win that. Pajamas Crafter Stamps is giving away a $25 gift certificate. And Relatively Thoughtful is giving away a $25 gift certificate. You can still be eligible for these prizes just by getting your card in for this next episode, which would be episode 307. But you have to be a member. But a lot of times members will have like 100 cards come in late. So after the submission is closed, open submission. So I don't know. I don't do that. I have a lot of spreadsheets, but I don't remember. But thank you guys so much. Here's the thing I don't want to forget, because I am all over the place. Take away my chat and I lose my mind. This next episode 308 with Leah Lawson, nice girl, will be very important to have a card in. Do we know why? You can't tell me in the chatter box because there's no chat. Much chat, at least. The reason is Sarah Liz Staroska from Sassy's LLC will be giving away 2 virtual tickets to Craft Roulette Live 2026. But you have to be in the gallery for episode 308, which is not there yet. So make sure you mark that down, not to miss that, because you're going to want to be able to get a ticket for free. I don't know how much they're worth. I can't remember. But it's a lot. It's hundreds of dollars. So I know. So make sure you and tell your friends. I know you're going to go, no, I don't want I don't want to tell them they might win. But maybe they'll whatever, we'll figure it out. But it's going to be that's a big giveaway. Huge giveaway. Plus we have our regular spin sponsors that will be changing that show too. So for our March spin sponsors, we have some new ones coming up too. So we got a lot going on behind the scenes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So we better get to Act 1. Well, we got a little bit of chatter going on. Okay, Quasi Kitty has checked in, so maybe it's working. If you guys want to check the chatter, you just might want to go ahead and do that. Oh, before we start, looky here. This little book of mine, I have had it for so many years. I don't know when we started, but we are about to finish it. But do not despair. We have volume 2 of Exceptionally Bad Dad Jokes, because this is how we start the show once I shush up my monologue. My therapist hates that I stand in the corner of the waiting room and blowing air at everyone. It's annoying, but I'm a big fan. Oh my gosh, that's pretty bad. That's really bad, as a matter of fact. Is there any redemption in this? No. That's it. That's it for the book. There was a little bit of censoring going on, but here's one appropriate for this week. I may have already done this. But what did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. Well, thank you so much, Amanda Stevens, for giving us so many exceptionally bad dad jokes over the years. I think we've gone through this over the 2 or 3 years, so that's pretty good. And then we've just been waiting. Mr. Gunn gave me this, so we would be ready for more exceptionally bad dad jokes. But I dare not, I don't know, maybe? Mama Llama is still missing. MIA. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? There's not too much action in there. I have selected 9. Actually, I just pulled the first 9 cards I could find because I'm behind because I wasn't here last week. So let's look at some of these gorgeous cards and start picking them apart for the pick of the week. The Schulmans. Oh, let's get closer. That is a pretty, pretty card. Look at those butterflies. I saw a little like a little white, tiny little white moth in the backyard just flitting around yesterday. And I thought, oh my gosh, you're going to get your little antennas frozen. But he didn't listen. But that's okay. This is so pretty. So very pretty, Miss Susan. Aw, she's coming. She's coming back to Kansas City for Craft Roulette Live 2026. These look like I don't know if I can't tell a thing, but they're nice. These little butterflies are popped up, but look, she does that extra thing where she puts one underneath so you can flap them. That's a nice touch. It feels very classy, very thorough. That's a nice little deckled mat too, and it's on black cardstock with a little white matching deckled mat. She did a little white embossing. Everything is picked up, so it looks really pretty and exceptionally dimensional. But the bottom layer, pick of the week, bottom layer is directly on the card, and then this is picked up. How was it picked up? Oh, it's just that. Sorry, Susan. There's just one little piece of foam tape right there at the body part, so the wings can move. And apparently they're very stuck. Embossed, pretty. Oh, this is not stuck up. This one's on the. That's kind of neat how she did that. And she's got some glitter on there too. That is just beautiful, Susan. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Susan, I've got to hook you up with some friends down there. I know where you're living now, so we need to make sure you know some other craft roulette people if you want to. I love this little stamp by Teresa Farrington. She's got craft roulette on it. Isn't that something? And I was enjoying this card because I hadn't looked at these recently, so I looked at them all again this afternoon. And so this is a joy fold card. Doink, doink. Isn't that pretty? And so her joy fold is, or I think that's what, flip card, maybe I think is the other term, is a little circular card. And it's stuck right there, and it's perfect. And she's got a little sticker on there. She did some ink edging, another little layer there, and then she did a Post-it so I can use it again if I want to. And look at that, would you? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You just keep getting surprises on here. Real pretty things. That's some little acetate embossed sticker, I believe. There's two of them, and then she's got a little scalloped corner down here. There's so much that meets the eye to be surprised. More than meets the eye, I guess is the term. This is also embossed. And it's orange. It's orange. Oh my gosh, I got to share with you something that Carrie Rhodes sent me a little thing from Instagram. And she said, I may be Team Purple now. This little kid is adorable. And he keeps going, purple, purple, and with a big purple. It is the cutest thing. And I may have to be I'm team that kid. Not necessarily Team Purple, but team that kid. Thank you, Teresa. That was very, very sweet and very pretty. Oh, One Wing Marjorie Schmetchkel sent this. She's got a bad wing, and she still made a beautiful card. 3D embossing. So tactilely satisfying. And then she did a little inking on that pretty flower with a happy birthday that's popped up and some pretty little sequins. There's no black on this card. Well, sakes-a-days. It's beautiful, though. It's just beautiful. Very, like I said, very satisfying to touch this card. And I hope that wing is doing better every day, Miss Marjorie. Goodness. Thank you. That's like a sacrifice. Such a gift. Paula Rice. You recognize that name. I know you do in the chatterbox. I'm sorry if you're just coming in. The YouTube chatterbox thing seems to be a little sus tonight. It's not happening too well. And so we didn't do any. We didn't change any settings or anything, as far as we know. And so I'm sorry, but I miss you. We're going to have to have a session here real soon. This is a pretty way to use some little highfalutin paper scraps. And they're foiled too. And you can buy papers that are already foiled, and so you hate to throw those things away. That's so pretty. And she's got these embossed with the little birdies. I love birdies. With a sweet little message, and she did it on a yellow page. A yellow card. And I bet you got another one just like this. Except for the other side, right? That's really pretty. Did I lose one? Maybe. But Paula Rice, you sent out so many cards to so many people, especially in the membership group. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Appreciate you. Beck Ann, you recognize that? Hi, this is Beck Ann. She does a lot of videos. She sent some hearts to me because I sparkle. That's so sweet. And then look at this. It's a tiny purse. It's a tiny purse card. And it opens up, and it's a tiny envelope purse card. You can always make another crazy thing happen, right? You can always make another fold just by adding one more little twist or turn. And she used some pretty highfalutin paper there for hello. She's a nice lady. She is indeed. And then it's got, look at that little candy that she used for the little stick down. That's using some paper, and it's nice and thick paper too, so it holds its shape. But that's a little purse card. Would you rather have a new purse or a new purse card design? I'd rather have a new purse card design. I looked at purses. Thank you, Becky Ann. I looked at purses Saturday and just went, I wouldn't. This one's got so many pockets, I would never find anything. So I just stayed with my old beat up purse. Terry Howard, Glitter Fairy Terry Howard from Paper Ganza sent me this beautiful birthday card. That girl can make a card, can't she? Wow. She's got the little doily lace on the base, some little highfalutin shiny paper, dies, little edged mat there. This is embossed. This is stuck up. This is embossed too. And I'm picking at it. She used black felt or black foam tape. That's pretty fancy. That's so cute. And I know you guys are going, oh, I love this so much. And you can't say anything. So I'll go, oh, Terry, that's so cute. And it says on the back, if you had any idea how hard I worked on this handmade card and how late I was up last night making it, you would never, ever throw it away. Oh, she says it's inspired by Erin Jacobson, who was on the show once upon a time, a long time ago. Super nice lady. She's great scrapbooker, but her internet is, she lives up in paradise in California, but her internet pays. So that's so pretty. Nicely done, Erin, for your inspiration. And nicely done, Glitter Fairy Terry, who will be back for Craft Roulette Live 2026. Here's one from Linda Wetterland. She was our detective last week. It's a beautiful happy birthday card. She makes lots of cards. When it comes to you, there can never be too much celebrating. That's cute. And she went with Team Orange, well thought out. She's got little gems here and there. So she's got two littles, and a bigger. So it kind of balances that way. You got uneven and you've got different sizes. Smart. These are, here I go. Oh my gosh, did you put a stencil, like a die on top of this? And then stick these on top of a black mat, Linda? Girl. You are something else. That is beautiful. And she did write a little, oh, that's right. She wrote a little note about it. Oh, she tried to do it with press and seal. Okay, she says she had white Nina inked with yellow and orange. So that would be the flowers in the background. Wow, they're pretty. And then stenciled, very faint, die cut with a poppy stamp cover plate. This is so complicated. I know how much I will never throw it away. I can tell. It's very, very complicated. And she also sent some little fun things for me with a story about where she got them. But this is a beautiful embossed piece. It's shiny. It's highfalutin. Oops, it's now has an open top. Oh, there's two of them. And some thankings of you, and you always make me smile. That's so nice. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, there's a silver one too. They always remind me of those embossed ceilings from the 1890s. That's gorgeous. My cards aren't good enough for these pretty things. I just make crazy things. But, I appreciate your confidence in me. Thank you very much, Ms. Linda. That's gorgeous. And then she put a little card protector in there to recycle. Now, last but not least, no, not last, another purse card from Grandma Gay. And hers opens from the top. And she put some pretty things on the inside, too. She's married to Santa. And I think this is, I don't know, is that like edging for, I don't know what it is. That's a cute little bird. Reminds me of some of my little birds I have up there. Very cute and some scrolly stuff. This is nice smooth paper too. That's so cute. And it's kind of like opens as a file. I like that very much. Grandma Gay walks into a stationery store. Where does she go? You may not know. I do know. She goes to the wedding section to get card bases. Often on sale. I know this woman. She's a wonderful, nice little lady. Thank you, Grandma Gay. Now we're going to get down into a big box. And I do have a card with it. So I got this box at the post office and went, oh my gosh, what is going on? And I got this beautiful card in it. And it's another beautiful orange card. And it's got some vellum. That's good vellum. And then, isn't that nice how that sets it up so the happy birthday isn't all eaten up by that pretty pattern? And she's got speckles on it. Makes me nervous. And then some pretty little sequins. And I do believe you have that popped up. Yep, pick of the week. You have the Sylvia Torres made this. And the happy birthday is popped up on foam. And she sent a pretty little thing and a little bit of help for some postage. So thank you, Sylvia. You do too much for us. I'm telling you, you're just too kind. Because look at this. Anybody want a goodie bag? Look at all these goodies she sent. I can see you, Cindy, corny dog. She sent a bunch, and I mean a bunch of cards and stencils and stamps and dies for goodie bags galore. Which is great because I was getting a little low of stamps, so I was just thrilled when I opened this up. We've got Gina K, we've got Simon Says, we have All in Create. That looks like Snail Mail Barella. She likes those, and Mari Clark as well. We've got Gina K, we've got Waffle Flower. All good stuff. I mean, none of this is the knockoff stuff at all. This is all just quality stuff. Cactus, pumpkins, sunflowers, Colorado Craft. I still haven't found my pear either from Colorado Craft, which I was going to use last week. Die, a big stamp, a really big stamp. Oh, that would be fun. You could use that for so many different things. Christmas. That's so adorable. And so these will be going into, most of them, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. Isn't that cute? Will be going into, that's cute too. I hate to get rid of a teapot, but I'm okay. We'll be going into goodie bags. So that is just super magnificent. Thank you so very much, Sylvia. She is amazing. She does so many cards for Craft Roulette. She doesn't ever miss a week. And she also does bonus cards, which is a member thing that you can do. And there's a whole bunch of people that are doing bonus cards right now. And it's very, very exciting. I see them in my email. And what else? But she's just a super, super nice lady. She joined us last year at Paper Kansas, and she will be with us again this year. And then I got a wonderful package from Tanisa at Trinity Stamps. And I'm telling you what, we have had so much trouble with getting packages from them to me that I was just watching it on my phone. And then the post lady came to my door and I didn't see her drop off the package. And I pulled up the the shipping thing and said, I was ready to go out and ask her, where's my package? And then I saw it on the front step. So, but this is all new release from Trinity. You can see lots of videos from Carrie and Cassie and Sarah Liz and Hattrick and Tracy and all sorts of folks. And I know I'm forgetting some people, but they are Lauren. And there's that toe. There's that toe I've been talking to you about on Zoom calls. There it is. And look at all of these amazing embellishments. They have so many embellishments, and many are exclusive to Trinity. If you need some little shakers, some little flat, pretty things, it's all there. And then this is all Easter-y stuff. So we've got some dies. We've got the tomb. We've got the peeps. We've got egg sentiments that are puns. We've got beautiful Easter Simply Sentimental stamps. I don't know. It's like you get these and how are you ever going to need another one? And then there's Faith. And this would not just be for Easter either. You could use that for many, many things. And then there are Easter with 6 different fonts along with shadows. This, let's see, wait a minute, what's this one? And then we have Faith in 6 different fonts with shadows. That's pretty. And then there is a new egg shape card. That is Egbert himself. And so these are there's cracks and there's feet. And maybe, I could do a baby decoy duck. You just never know. And then there's a Happy Easter that can go on there. And it fits on that. And there's an Easter basket that will fit on the egg with a chocolate bunny or a bunny. And then there are dies for all of the egg puns. But mostly, I'm excited. And it looks like the chatterbox is working better. I know. They're so good. Thank you, Tunisa. But they are doing adorable anatomicals this year for their giveaway like they did cheese last year. But this is the toe. I have had more conversations about this toe than any one stamp in years. And it's this toe. And Carrie Rose did one where it's a thumb. So you might want to get it. It's free with $50 this month. So, Mr. Producer just said the chat's not working well enough. So I'm just going to make a card. So don't worry about it. We will make a card, but it'll be fine. But we won't have to worry about guessing. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to be able to relax. All right, that is the end of Act 1. Is that all? Woo! Let's go down to Act 2 where we get to look at some of your cards and showcase. Well, thank you, Linda Gorman. Please, Vinny the video. We don't have any goals like we do on Craft Roulette, but it's still okay. I think we have 347 cards, so you guys like these parameters. Oh! Haven't done that in a while. But I think they're great. Episode 307. Let's look at some of these cards. Oh, there's my card. We had mini slimline, fungi colors, fruit for the element, and two-toned. I made 2 cards because they were super simple and super fun. I had fruity tea. I did indeed, and so that I included fruity tea bags as well. It was fun. I love that stamp set. I've had it forever. Some things you just don't want to get rid of. Marcy Serve, what'd you come up with? Fungus, you guys have, the members have an opportunity to vote off a parameter each week in each column. And they have voted off fungi many times. But it's turned out to be super. I think it's been super. It looks like you guys are doing pretty well, but we're okay. Marcy Serve, what'd you make, darling? 3 by, okay, so 3.5 by 6. 3 by 6 is all good. Fungus colors are orange, brown, and yellow, and you even included a card with a sample. Pumpkins are fruit. That is true. Isn't that kind of a funny thing? And 2-tone yellows on the background. Oh, I thought that was, it kind of looked like, tissue paper that was kind of bunched up on the background. It looks pretty. It's embossed. How did you decide to go with fall when we're just now leaving winter? I don't know, but Marcy, that's pretty. Very pretty. And it's orange. Can't hate that. Laura Burghouse from Texas. 154 cards this girl has made for Craft Roulette. That's a lot. You can see the fruit. I love the fruit. There's some of the fruit that was kind of a surprise, but mostly it's just straight up fruit. Did you know you had so much fruit in your supplies? It's kind of good. Yellow. Ooh, she's got the real names for the real fungus. I'm not going to try. And then shading on the fruit. That's what I did. I shaded on the card or the cup. It made it 2-tone. It really was an easy week. So if you are a member or want to be a member, you can still get in a card. It's really easy. I like that blue background. That's real pretty, Laura Burghouse. Thank you for all 154 cards. Oh, cute, Tammy Jones. There's one of those all in create kind of imageries. She used reds and browns and strawberries. That's a big strawberry for that little girl. I stamped a darker color ink over the plaid background. Oh, smart girl. Smart you. This is your 10th card. You're pretty new, and we're pretty glad. And you got a recipe. Is that like a printable recipe, I wonder? It could be. Or was that an actual recipe that you had? That's a really good idea, though, right? Just add a recipe for a mat or a background. What do you think? Well, you can't all tell me, but thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you love mini slimlines? I think they're very fun. I don't do them enough, but I like them. That's really cute, Tammy Jones. Thank you for all 10 cards. It's really cute. Big berry, big berry. Pam Campbell, I don't know if you're here and you can talk. So 135 cards. You have sent in a lot. Is that your little Ben Franklin stove in your little Colorado house? You've got apples on the stove. They could get mushy. Sending warm hugs. That's a sweet card. And then you've got little cast iron skillets hanging from the wall. That's really cute. Lots of fiddly things there. Oh, Pam. How you found all those things. Did you lose any of them? Honestly, I don't understand. I have so much admiration for those who don't lose little bits. And you love making it. Well, I love looking at it. It's really cute. What did you do in the background? I think you have that embossed too, kind of like the other one that I saw that was embossed. Have you guys ever done that with the tissue paper? Kind of scrunch it up and then stick some glue on it and then scrunch it up on a piece of paper. Cardstock. It's real pretty. I likes it. It makes a great background. Easy, cheap. Everybody's got tissue paper. Pam Campbell, that's pretty. I appreciate you. 135 cards. You're quite the girl. Trudy Foy from Canada. 87 cards. That's nothing to sneeze at, Trudy Foy. That's a lot of cards that you've made. I have strawberries on my card. You'd certainly do. And do they have a little bit of shadowing? Is that your two-tone? Yep. Sure enough. Strawberries are so pretty on cards. Favorite card? Okay, Chatterbox, since you are chatting a little, favorite fruit on a card. And then over on our Facebook page, we'll put favorite fruit in a food. Favorite fruit on a card. Strawberries. Apples are good too, though. Lemons are really pretty. Scrap and Berry did a beautiful card with lemons on a blue gingham background. Oh, so cute. Apples and strawberries. Cherries. Cherries are good too. Pumpkins. Don't forget pumpkins. Yeah. Hey, Connie Teeter. The chat is going a little bit weird tonight, so if you're writing something and it's not coming up, it's probably not us or that or you. Is chocolate a fruit? It's from the cacao berry, isn't it? So maybe it is. It might be something. Pears are beautiful on cards. Peaches are pretty on cards. Berries, they're good. Oranges and bananas. We could go on and on. And I bet we can see them all in gallery number 307. Pretty card, Trudy. Nicely done. Cindy Beaver from Minnesota, 27. She's rocking the lemon here. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. That's cute. She's really leaning into the vertical lines on that skinny little card. Lemon slices show you two tones. That one turned out, Mr. Wheel was mighty nice to us on that, wasn't he? Yeah, that's good. Thank you. 27. Way to go, Cindy Beaver. There's Carrie Rhodes. Okay, no, she's got a video with this. Coffee is a fruit. Comes from coffee cherries. There's always the nerd, isn't there, Christina, that knows these funny things. I like that. You are a self-proclaimed nerd, though. That's good. Yes, Card Monkey would say bananas for sure. Anyway, Carrie Rhodes has a video on this, and that image was one that her child, a pretty old daughter, high school age daughter, carved in an art class. And then it's so primitive and cool looking, and she watercolored it with ink, so it is worth it. Plus coffee and Carrie, it's a wonderful combination to just hang out and watch Carrie Rhodes and drink some coffee in the morning. I love it. Shaker, she did it. She made it a shaker. So yeah, that's very, very cute. She's having fun. She's going to join us as a presenter at Craft Roulette Live 2026, and I think she's going to do a great job. Larissa Woolley from Michigan, 147. You've been with us, or 41. You've been with us forever too, Miss Larissa. She went with lemons. Lemons are just too pretty. Use two-tone gray paper on the sides. Oh, well, that's another thing. You could have, if you used a cardstock that was colored, you could add another tone, couldn't you? That was such an easy one, but so good. I liked it very, very much. That's pretty. Thanks so much. And you've got, is that like a spanner? Because you've got a bow across there too. Use some scraps. I love scraps. We'll stop with this one with Grandma Gay. You've got a double header tonight. So here is Grandma Gay's card, and it's, I love yellow and peach together like that. This is her 240th, a moment for Grandma Gay. 240 cards. We used to have, if you are kind of new here, Grandma Gay was, she would write a question or a guest every week, and we called it Grandma Gay's question of the day. And it was always things like, you walk into a grocery store and what is your fruit, the first fruit you buy? So it looks like she is thinking lemonade, but that's really cute. And you've got layers of lemons there. You've got the lemons on the card that looks kind of like an index card. And then you've got lemons on top, and you've got embossed, or you've got pretty embellishment clusters. Fresh squeeze lemonade. Get your lemonade right here. Easy. It doesn't look that easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then you've got your inside too. Grandma Gay. You're a nice lady. Thank you so much. That was a lot of good cards, and none of them the same. None of them the same. All very, very good. Very interesting cards. You can see them all over at episode 307 on craftroulette.live. There's a lot over there. We're going to get busy and play. Sort of play. Not really play. Whodunit. This is going to be I done it, and we're not going to worry about who I'm casing because I don't think the chat is working well enough to do that. So, generally at this time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, we play a game called Whodunit, and it is a fast-paced interactive card detective game where you try to catch me in the act of casing a card from the current gallery. You always win a prize if you catch me. I've only been caught twice, or not caught twice. But we're not going to do that tonight. And, I might not tell you whose card I'm casing, though. Do I want to do that? Well, I don't know. Mr. Producer, you can tell me. Tina, I see you. I see you. So, let's just get down to it and play. Who done it? I done it. Okay, paper. There we go. So you guys can relax, take the night off. For Pete's sake, isn't that kind of nice? Haven't you worked all hard today? You're tired. You don't know what you need to think about tonight. Let's just relax, shall we? But first, a word from our friend from the pond, Decoy Duck. Hey, buddy, how you doing tonight? Well, you usually wish everybody good luck in duck. And they just need to relax tonight. What do you think? You think that's okay? But, I heard the other night on a movie and somebody said, wish me luck. So what did I say, Decoy Duck? That's right. I just went quack. Well, give us one. That means good luck in duck. All right, here we go. Yeah, since it's kind of goofy, and I know we're not getting everybody's comments. I can tell by the speed of the goings up. We'll just relax here. I do have a fun little card to make, so let's make it for Pete's sake. Do I want this for that? Nope. We're going to do this. First thing, and this feels like a process video. I don't do process videos, but this feels like one. Okie doke. If you want to guess, you can, but we're not going to worry about it. So this, like I said, I love a good scrap. I love a bad scrap. There is no bad scraps. Is there any bad scraps? No. I love scraps. I cannot lie. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to flip this one over. And so I made something with scraps for this card. And since I recreate the card I make, I'm going to do that right now. This one, I went to my pink bin, my baby bear bin of pink product paper, Peter Piper. And for this particular project, purple. Oh, that probably sounds terrible if you have earbuds in. But if for this particular project, I like to use good old Elmer's. Not sunscreen like the lady that I taught in a class one time, and she couldn't figure out why it didn't stick. It was a tube of sunscreen. Still probably isn't sticking to this day. So we're going to sit that one down here. Sit, stay. What, isn't this weird not to guess? Oh, I'm kind of weird. Yes, she thought it was glue, but it was sunscreen. She kept trying to use it. It didn't work. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to let that dry because I'm going to cut out a shape. So, and I'll show you what those shapes are. Since I don't have to be sneaky, this is all new game. And here are the very dies that I couldn't find, and they were in my little kit there to make tonight. All right. This is what we're going to make out of that. And because this particular project I discovered looks better with a little bit of a white border, I stuck it on some white, kind of thin white cardstock. And I'm going for it. There seems to be something still wet, sticky there. Or maybe it's my thumb. My thumb perpetually sticky from glue. All right, so we're going to make one of these from that. There's my sample. Okay, we're good. And I went to Dares to Be Artsy on Saturday with my friend Aline and her friend Margie. And that was fun. And I got a black ink pen because some people collect key rings. I collect black ink pads. So it seems. Yeah, you guys got hit with the snow. Ooh! And I kept thinking this week, for the last 2 days, in the morning, my knees and going upstairs, I kept going, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. We didn't have any forecast for rain. And then I looked at the forecast tonight and it said 97% chance of rain. So I went, just ask my knees. Ask the knees. The knees never lie. So my new, what I will be doing tomorrow is trying to find my Mama Llama. And, okay, do you guys want a Mama Llama t-shirt or not? Because if you guys say yes, you do, Mr. Producer will help me get one fixed up, I think, if we're real nice to him. I want one, so please want one, because I want one. See? Oh, we got some people wanting one. Oh, you had freezing rain. That's the pits. But remember, we don't have all of our folks here. I know, I love Mama Llama. I know, I'm just a... You know, the reason I don't use dice, I think, is because I started making cards so early without any kind of dies available. So I got used to it. Okay, you go back over where I can find you, okay? So I don't look for you. Oh no, don't rip. Don't rip. Don't be so goofy. Then I couldn't find that die either, but it was washi taped to my plates. I'm really... Okay, so the other day I saw somebody, I think it was Carrie Rhodes, and she had one of these, and these little gems from Trinity have a wax point, and they have a poker, and this guy's kind of pokey. So I never knew which one to do, so I did the pokey end with some washi tape. So now I have no problem. Plus, it was right on both sides, so stays smart that way. Come on, darling. You know, and I've been making cards for a gazillion years. Remember, that was something I did with Betty Rubble and Wilma Flintstone. And I just realized the other day, the first place I need to look when I've lost my glue, which is frequently, is to my left, because I do this. And that takes at least 50% of the guesswork out, just if I look on the left. Don't you love it? Just love it. Okay, this is probably pretty good. You all probably knew that. Nah, not moi. Here's my strawberry. Close enough. If you go organic enough looking, and you don't mind looking abstract, abstractly organic, that could be an art movement. You can do projects like this without sweating and feeling bad about life, because that's no good, feeling bad about life. This also looks like a malformed egg. And you could make all sorts of things. I do have 2 amazingly cute cards, actual cards, with actual stuff. over there in the basket to show you in just a second. I'm just going to grab, this is from Crazy Kitty. I'm just going to grab it because that's what I could grab fast. Because we're going to make some leaves. Like this. I just did a 5-star leaf and they are wonky. And no strawberries have complained. The Strawberry Union has not come and complained. So I think I'm pretty safe. But then again, nobody has seen these until just tonight. So I may get a surprise. It's just texture on texture. Here, my tone on tone are these pinks. And then we've got this cute little flower that came in a new Trinity set. So cute. Do you miss the game? So sorry. Because it looks like it's rolling pretty well. I'm still not going to tell you. I'll tell you at the end. We're going to make a little mat. Do a little dance. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. I could have used a little more ink, I think, on that side. That's okay. C'est la vie. Bon, 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 bon. Sorry, Mari, if you're listening. Here we go now. I did it too fat before, so we're trimming it up. Getting closer to the curb without jumping it. There we go. Then, boop, boop, ba-doop. I did have some little, I can add some squiggles. It's okay. Because I did have some stitches on there, but here's a pen. I'll just use it. My, you're such a good embroiderist. Yes, thank you. There we go. Okay, what's next? Okay, this is next. But aren't those cute little strawberries? I think they're just cute. I really had a good one, too. You wouldn't have, I don't think you would have caught me tonight. Of course, that's easy to say now. When we're not really playing. But really, I don't think you would have. We're going fast. Fast and furious. Okie dokie. Oh, I do need that back. Don't throw that away. This is from an ancient stamp set from close to my heart, and it was one of my favorites. I loved these leaves. Do you have that? Do you get a... do you get... That's right, Pam Campbell. Nobody would have caught me tonight. Do you get a stamp set or something that you just go, oh, so pretty. And one stamp out of the whole set. This was it. Could never get a... It's like those cups that I used Friday night. I loved them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it was like one of those things when you first started hearing rock and roll music and and you thought, oh, this is such a great song. And you hear it now and you think, oh, it's such a great song. Is it because it's a great song? Or is it because it was something you remember emotionally? I don't know. Probably emotionally. But then again, rock and roll was the best. Those early rock and roll songs were the best. Okay, that's that. Pardon me. I don't know. Oh, there's another one that I did. A Whodunit a long time ago. Okie doke. Lenino, it's a Lenino clock. She has submitted her card. I don't want this to be bulky, so I'm putting it on copy paper. And I don't want to be wasteful, so I'm reusing some copy paper. I don't think a lot of crafters and craftettes are, I think by nature they're frugal, or at least like to use things a lot before they, it's not like, oh, I don't know. But we do have a lot of things we never used to, so I don't know. What am I talking about? This is going to go on a slimline, just like that. Oh, this was my old social media calendar, which I need to do again. Okay. This is going pretty well. See, it's getting almost done. The for those who are just coming in, this the chatterbox was not working real great tonight, so we're just making the card that I was going to use for Whodunit. And relaxing. Oh, I know. Whoever tells you to relax? Well, I am telling you right now. You can relax. And you're welcome. Okay, so this is going to go right about there. And I am going to leave this little edge open. No toes are in this card tonight. I know if there are those who are wishing for toe cards, I'm sorry to disappoint. But there's not a toe on this card. This is going to go right there, and that's going to be a little catch. Ooh, and I should have had that up because that's going to, something else is going under there. This little edge, this little edge of mine, I'm going to let it shine. There we go. Hop in there. You're just such a cute little strawberry, can hardly stand it. There we go. Look at there. Look at there. So it's got this little flap. It's kind of like a Joyfold mini. Mini cute. Big cute mini card. Mini haha. And then I was going to put some highfalutin little things on it. That's all there is to it. So, have you guys guessed whose card I'm casing? Well, let's find out. And then I've got some other cute cards to show you, so don't leave. Dang, I was not going to get caught tonight either, man. Oh, I cased Lisa Whelpley, a long time submitter. She joined us the first time on episode 173, which shouldn't be a long time ago, but it was in 2021. Is that right? Or was it just 73? I don't know. But it was in 2021, and Stacy Sansom was our guest. And Stacy, I don't think is active anymore, but she was such an interesting woman. She self-rehabilitated herself from a stroke making cards, and she would make 30 cards a week and send them out to people. Interesting woman, very sweet woman. And so I made Lisa Whelpley's card. You can see, I think you can see the influence of it. It was a mini slimline. Hers was a birthday card talking about your day, and that's what this one is, an itty-bitty gift for your big day, which is from one of our stamp sets. Fun Guy colors, she used tans, greens, and orange. Well, that's where I really pulled a fast one on you. I used pinks instead of oranges. You didn't think that was going to happen, did you? And what else? Changed fruit, changed colors, and but I kept the same basic pattern. I didn't use I changed where the sentiment was because I thought this was just a fun little twist. And she did peach on color on peaches. She has two flavors or 2 colors on that peach. And so I have lots of pinks on my pink strawberries. I did check to see if there's pink fungi, and there is in Brazil. So we went for it. Did anybody catch me? Did you guys guess it? Did Dawn guess it? I'm going to have 2. Oh my gosh. Wow. Even when you don't play, you win. That should be a t-shirt. Even when you don't play, you win. I like that. Oh, you didn't guess it. Well, shoot. Anyway, that was my card for tonight. Do you think you would have caught me? Nah, I don't know. You're relaxing. That's okay. And I did have some little highfalutin paper samples there, or little dots there. Do want to show you a couple other cards because they're so cute. And I made this one this afternoon. Let's get a little closer. This is using the new Trinity egg die. Ta-da! And then it has that basket that goes with it. And so I put my own little strawberries. Oh, you even got a little scrap of paper, extra bonus. And use some highfalutin kind of mulberry paper from box 14 from your Paper Insider for the bow. And that was kind of a fun thing to do. I cut 2 of them, so it has dimension. Or, bows often have a front and a back and some extra tails as well. So tails as old as time. And I thought that was really cute. And it doesn't have to be Easter. It can be summer or anything. You could put pine cones in it in the winter. Now, I have a question for you. I follow a guy. He's very popular. It's a whimsical, peaceful kingdom that he has basically built. And everyone's a winner on Craft Roulette, but I'm not sending out participation cards for everybody. His name is, something Bird. David M. Bird, I think. And he has a whole range of characters made out of acorns. And he does this beautiful photography where he makes acorns that we call them bee corns. And so when I first saw this die with the basket, I thought, I got to make a bee corn. So I did. And there's my little A9 bee corn card using Trinity's new die with the basket. You see how I just made this part be his hat. And there's some fringy stuff for the basket. And I made that his little fringy acorn top. And there's another fringy part, so I made that grass. And his little backgrounds are kind of like Hallmark, where it's all out of focus and everything. So I just made some kind of out of focus kind of looking. But the cool thing, and I will show you this right now because it's cool. It's a cool little trick. If you don't have a stamp that you want to use for leaves that are some vague leaves, Catherine Pooler's inks work. You can just go like that and make a little leaf cluster. Isn't that a fun thing? There you go. Leaf. Leaves by Catherine Pooler. Surprise! Yes, bee corns. They are so cute. I will put a link in. I will put a link in our Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group, it's Craft Roulette Show. Do answer the questions. You'll be let in. But I made my own little birdie, and there's my little strawberry. And see, I think it would have looked better with some white around it. And I think it's adorable. It's my little bee corn. So that's that. Let's say goodnight after we say thank you to our members. Gosh, I had good decoys and everything tonight. These are the members that keep us on the air for free, for fun, every Friday night because of these folks. So maybe you can't afford to join us as a member. That's fine. We appreciate it. And we're here for you every week. But these are the people we thank for that very pleasure and that privilege that we get to come and hang out with you guys on Wednesday and Friday nights. I didn't change the night. So thank you. Thank you one and all. We appreciate you. Something fun that we are doing a little off, or not real often, but every so often, is pop-up Zoom calls. And it's when I know I'm just going to come over here and hang out at my desk, and I send out an email and say I'm going to hang out at my mesc for about an hour, in an hour or whatever, and you can join me. And it's been fun. People, they're just hanging out. They just come on over and join. It's very organic. Very organic. Never know what we're going to do. Never know what levels I'm going to include. It's just one of those things. But it's fun. I do 6 Zoom calls a month with our members, so there's a lot of zooming going on. Much more zooming on the internet there than actual life Zooms. So, except, Boomy gets the zoomies. It's so cute. He's so cute when he gets the zoomies. It takes his little tail, just runs like that. It's a precious dog, precious dog. Join us Friday night, and be sure you're going to be in the where? Oh yeah, the gallery for episode 308. So you will be eligible to win Sarah Liz's bonus prizes. She will be giving away 2 virtual tickets for Craft Roulette Live 2026 on her episode, which will be 309. So check it out. You can go over to Sassy's LLC and watch her video. It's the one where she has kitchen tools, and then she describes what she's going to be giving us. So make sure you subscribe to our friends like that. They're wonderful people and wonderful support. I mean, honestly, who else is going to do that? She's exceptional. Everybody, thank you for sticking with us, even though the doggone thing wasn't behaving right. We will see you Friday in the Chatterbox, and you're going to have some pent-up chattering to do. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Good night. Stay warm.